Hi guys, this is Legoyoshi and welcome to a new video. One video I have not done for quite some time. I'm going to be going through a series of minifigures, but this one is going to be the latest series of minifigures. Instead of going through 1 to 4, which I've already done, and then carrying on, I thought I might as well go for the latest series because, I'll be honest with you, series 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, I have not got every single figure. In fact, with especially series 7, I think I've got 2, and series 6 I'm missing some, series 5 I'm missing about 6. So I wanted to actually do a series where I've actually got all the figures. Although with this one, I have got every figure barring one. We'll go into why that is in a minute, but, well, when we get around to the figure, because I will place him on the list, but also I'm not happy with the way that they've done it. So, let's start the video. So let's see who got number 17. Coming in at number 16, we have the Brick Suit Boy. Now, I did like the idea of having somebody dressed up as a Lego piece, but there is one big reason why I put this at the bottom of the list. Basically, while I was trying to find these minifigures, me and my best friend Tim, we spent forever and a day trying to search for the one figure that we needed. But all you kept finding was this. Every time we picked up a bloody pack, sorry for the language, but we would find, you literally just grab the pack, we always feel around in them, and you could feel the brick. Every time. I'd say 1 out of 2 packs was a brick. It had a brick in it. It's like, there were 4 figures that I could find really easily just because of certain things in them. I will go over which ones are which when I get to them, but this was definitely one of them, and it was extremely annoying. There's no actual accessories with this, apart from one tiny little blue stud. Which is like, yeah, fair enough, but I don't know, it just really doesn't do anything for me. It's a nice enough figure. I don't think there's a second face, no there isn't, but I just think it's quite lazy in the end. I mean, it could have had some sort of accessory maybe, but I don't know. Okay, number 15 is, no, cut. Oh, fine. Number 15 is Brick Suit Girl. Now, what's the best way to sell your products? Make 2 exactly the same. Well done, Lego. Amazing idea. Yeah. This was one of the other ones that you kept finding, and this is why it was 1 in 2 you found a brick. Because 2 of them are actually bricks. How brilliant an idea. Not. The only way you could actually distinguish which one was which was the hairpiece. And trust me, when I was actually looking for this figure, I'd already got the Brick Suit Boy, and I was searching all the packs. I went through 10 packs, and 9 of them were the Brick Suit Boy. You had to literally just feel for this tiny little flick of hair here. But apart from that, I've got nothing else to say on this figure apart from its reverse colours. The only reason why I put this above Brick Suit Boy is because I prefer blue to red. That is it. Next. And number 15, we have the Unicorn Guy. Now, I haven't done this series yet, but this is pretty much the exact same figure as one that was in series 13, I believe, off the top of my head. Which, for me, that is also lazy. There's a lot of lazy design. As much as I like this series, there's a lot of lazy designs. I do like the shield, but that's about it. Everything else is just... it's just the same, and over and over and over again. It's just, no, not my sort of figure in the slightest, and to say that they have done it twice, no. There was no second face, little golden horn, little golden sword. Like I said, the shield does have a nice design, and it does shine a little bit as well, which is quite nice. But it's not enough to redeem it. Coming in at number 14 is the Birthday Party Girl. Now, this is not too bad a figure, but it's yet again another one that I kept finding over and over and over again because of this piece right here. But like I said, I do not actually mind this figure. I love the new balloon piece that they've done and the new handle for them. Really, really good, but I do like the little hat as well. The dress is okay, I suppose. But if we open up this little present here, oops, and she's gone flying. And we can see exactly what she has brought for her birthday. A couple of a biscuit and a donut. You are a cheap party goer. I've got you a special present of 1 biscuit and 1 donut. Oh, how very kind of you. Unfortunately though, this donut is the exact same one that they used in the Simpsons series with Homer, which is one that I will be going over when I get a chance. But I don't know, just a bit lazy, and that's not really a birthday present, is it? I mean, come on. Who buys biscuits for their birthday? And number 13, we have the classic policeman. This is the one that I have not been able to get because in every single pack that you can get from Lego, the full box, there is one in every box. Just the one. The one that that Lego probably knew that everybody going crazy for, 'cause it's like, oh, it's retro, this, that and the other. Yeah, let's put one in. This is the main reason why I put it so far down the list. It doesn't really appeal to me that much, but I would have liked it. I do like the little brick piece that they have right here for the actual set that he was in. But apart from that, it is quite plain, obviously, because it is one of the first minifigures ever made. But I just hate the fact that you can only get one in every box so far. So people like myself, who just collect them and only want the one minifigure, can't get it. Because everybody's going out, trying their best to find them, finding about 3 or 4 of them, putting them on eBay and selling them for £40, £50. On Amazon it's £30. It is absolutely ridiculous, and don't mind that. I don't know why that's come up all of a sudden. That's not very helpful. But anyway, but yes, it is just ridiculous. Why did they even bother? Yet, Brick Boy you can find about 10 times in one blooming box. Very poor, Lego. Very, very poor. At number 12 we have... Oh, come on, Lego. Another repeat? Seriously? Yes, it is another repeat. But it is much better than the Party Girl. For a couple of reasons. I do like the whole attire. I mean, the shirt and everything is brilliant. It even shines a little tiny bit if you get it right. I do like, once again, the balloon. For God's sake, everything seems to be going wrong right now. The balloon is really nice. It's a nice orangey colour. But what's he got as a present this time? When you look very carefully, it is actually a pack of the first ever series of minifigures. That is a touch that I like. Unfortunately, it's not enough to save it from being a repeat minifigure, but it is a really nice touch. And if I remember rightly, I think you actually... Yeah, although it's upside down, you do get a second one, which is quite nice. I do like that print, it is really, really nice. I actually got one of these minifigures for my birthday, but I was going to point out later on which one it is, so we'll get to that when we get there. Number 11 is the Cactus Girl. Not much to this, no accessories. A bit bland, really. But I will give it due for what it is. I do like these cactus arms. I do think they are quite a nice effect. And if I remember rightly, this is the first figure on the list so far which has a second face. You either have a nice, normal, happy smiley as if they've gone to a costume party, or ow, these prickles kind of hurt a bit. Although, one thing I do say is that, although yeah, I know it's supposed to be a cactus, for me sometimes it looks like an oversized gherkin. It could be just my imagination, but that's what it looks like. A bit of a spiky gherkin. Lovely. And we're getting to the top 10 now. We have number 10 being the cat minifigure. Now, I do like this figure, but not as much as I thought I would. I do like cats and stuff like that, but I do understand it comes with a fish accessory, which is fair enough. I can understand that completely. But I don't know, there's just something about this figure that doesn't really appeal to me. I mean, it's got a nice little collar, a little bit further in there. It's got his tail. One thing I do like, just take the head off. I do like the printing on this face. Still with the whiskers, with the white mouth, even though it didn't have to do because it's covered up anyway. But I do like that little addition, no extra face either. I do think it's quite a nice face print. But I think that's the only real thing about this figure that I actually like. Meow. And at number 9, we have the Flower Pot Girl. No, it's not from Bill and Ben or anything like that. They're not going to say Flobberlob or anything along those lines. But I actually am quite surprised with this figure. I thought I'd be ranking this figure quite low. But it has grown on me, this figure. I do like the flower bit. I mean, let me just take that off for a second, but it's a nice jewel moulded piece, which I really do like it. It's quite nice. Although I suffer with hay fever, but that aside. Also, I do love the print of the little stalk, stem, should I say, going up with the leaves off. That is another very nice addition. There's an extra face where she's not looking too happy. Where if you've got like a bee coming towards you, you might think, oh no, it's coming to take my pollen, how dare he. But, yeah. And I do like the little flower pot piece as well. There is quite a continuation with these sorts of figures, but I will just show you. I think, have we had one already? No, we've not actually. Where you get the legs, and then you get a piece to put around the legs, and then you get the body. It's one that they've used about... Oh, actually, they've only used it 3 times, but we will see the other ones later on. They are, like I said, I do think they are quite a nice way of doing them. Number 8, we have the Firework Guy. I do like this figure. A lot of people have been saying, oh, I don't like it, it's quite lazy and everything like that, which, I don't know, I actually do like this figure. There's not a massive amount going on, but I do like the bank symbol on the front, and I do like his face as well, but I think he only has one face. Let me just take it off. Yeah, he only has one face, which is little him with sunglasses on. But I do like the little effect down here of the rocket flames going off, so you could literally just put it back on, and then it looks like it's just about to set off. So, yeah, while a lot of people have slated this figure, I actually do think it's quite nice, so it just shows that people have different opinions on everything. And number 7, we have the Cowboy Costume Guy. This is where the figures start to get really, really good. And this is also the one that I received off my best mate for my birthday. He literally just got a random figure I'd already got 4 of these at the time, so I was a bit worried, thinking, oh god, he's going to have accidentally got me one that I've already got. But thankfully, it wasn't. Anyway, I do like this thing. They do look like the brand new costumes that people can get, where they put the legs in one bit and it looks like it's completely different. Like the legs are supposed to be hanging out the front or something like that, so it looks quite different. But this one I do like. I do like the little hat that comes with it, and I do like the fact that this is a little piece that goes around his neck to make it look like, obviously, he is riding the horse. There's a little tail bit that goes in the back, and I do like the little, I don't know exactly what you call that, but the little piece at the top of his t-shirt, should we say, for now. And if you look, if I just try and move the horse out of the way, it does carry on around the front. If anybody does know what they are, let me know, because I honestly have not got a clue what the name is. I've not been into cowboy films and stuff like that, so they probably tell you on there what they are. But yeah, quite a nice minifigure, and I do like the tiny little bits of hair he's got here. Got as much hair as me. Oh well. Coming in at number 6 is the Elephant Costume Girl. Now, this usually wouldn't appeal to me. A ballerina elephant? Like, really? But I do like the head mould. Let me just take it off for a second. I do think it's the only way that I could actually find this figure either, but I do think it's a really nice piece. I don't know why, but I really liked it. Now then, this figure has 2 faces. One of them, which I don't use, which is the just normal face. And the other one, if we turn it around, is a screaming face. What can she be screaming about? Seriously, I have no idea. Oh, this little tiny mousey right here. This is also the reason why I do like this. It's a brand new piece, and it's absolutely brilliant. Very, very detailed, very nice mould for it as well. And I do like that the tail is softer plastic and springy, which is quite nice. So, yeah. Although, like I said, I thought I was going to put this very close to the bottom of the list, and the mouse does not want to go on a thing. It actually went towards the top, which is a big surprise. But like I said, I can't fault the figure. I think it's really nice. Coming in at number 5, if you have a phobia of spiders, look away now. You have the Spider Suit Boy. This one I was half and half of at first, but it has grown on me. It just comes with a little tiny spider as an accessory, so it's nothing really imaginable. It does remind me a bit of the Spooky Boy and Spooky Girl that came out in a couple of releases. I think it was Series 10 and Series 14, 15, I think, for the other one, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, but I do like the little spiderweb design on the front as well. And the thing that I love the most about it, if we take this head off, well, first things first, I'll show you this. He has a little scared look on his face. I'll be turning around. There's more of a spooky look on his face. But, just give me 2 seconds, guys. I don't know about you, but if I just place that there, that is actually very realistic. And that's the thing that I love about it. While people will probably say, oh no, this is bad, I'll get away, this, that and the other, which, don't get me wrong, I have a phobia of spiders myself, but not small ones. People have a phobia of money spiders, which I think is a bit like, how can you have a phobia of them when all they do is just crawl up your arm and just tickle? That's all they do. They don't bite or anything. But, yeah, it is very different, this figure. I do like the fact that it's actually got this little piece that makes it look like a spider. I suppose you could take the little headgear off as well and put it like that and make you think it's an actual spider, but that it doesn't really fit in with the rest of the body then, does it? But, no, I do actually like that.
was a spider.
Coming in at number 4, we have the Dragon Soup guy. I do like this figure. It was probably, I think it was one of the first figures I actually got for the series. But I really do like it. The head mold for the dragon is amazing. It just, look at it. It just looks really, really good. A couple of extra horns that come as separates. A nice little red wingspan. And I do like the tail as well. The tail was really quite good. It looks even better than the cowboy and the cat one as well. Excuse me. But it does come with two faces as well. You can have really angry dragon man, or just normal happy smiley man, depending on which you prefer. I think with him being dragon, and the dragon looks quite angry as it is, he should be angry too. Quite a nice figure. And coming in at number 3, we have the Party Clown. This one was a surprise. I thought as soon as I heard, oh, they're making another clown minifigure, it's like, oh, to go with the one from Series 1, from Series 5, from Series 10, and all the other series they've been in. It's like, yay, another clown. But I believe this is the best clown they've made. I mean, look at him. The goofy face, I do like. I love the hat. The hat is brilliant. Green is my favourite colour as well, so that also adds points to it. But it just looks brilliant. And I love the little accessory it comes with. Let me just move them out of the way. It comes with 2 little balloon animals. Wow, Lego. That is a great mould. It really, really is. As soon as I saw them pieces, I mean, this was actually quite a hard one to find for me. It took me a while and then I couldn't stop finding it afterwards. But it's really, really nice. Plus the really long, I don't know what you call it now off the top of my head, but I've never seen that long on a minifigure before. So it's really nice. I really do like it. Like I say, it's just everything about it. Bright colours, everything. It just stands out from the crowd. And then balloon animals, just brilliant. And coming at number 2, we have the cake guy. I found this figure, as soon as I saw this figure, I found it brilliant. I had to get it straight away. I think it was one of the first 4 that I got. I love the little golden hat, which I think is actually a better one than the birthday party girl. It doesn't quite fit in his head as good as the party girl one, but I do prefer it as a nice golden colour to it. I love the goofy expression on his face. It actually really reminds me of Benny from the Lego movie. Love the little dicky bow which shines. The big cake piece. I've never seen anything like that one before, but if you do take him out as well, let me just, because that's obvious, as you can see how he fits in. He has cake splodgers all over him as if he's just burst out of it. Really nice effect, Lego. Love it. It's even on the back as well. I mean, how can you not like this figure? Well, except there is one that is better than it. Which one was it then? If you have already got all the figures, I'm sure you've deduced it by now, but for the people who are not sure, let me show you. Yes, number 1 is the race car guy, or race car driver, depending on which you prefer. I absolutely love this figure. It was one of the first ones that I found, and I actually wanted to make sure it was one of the first ones I got. The best thing about this, if you actually take his body out of the car, you can actually use the car by itself, but we'll go over the car in a minute. As for the driver, this is a callback to Rocket Racer from the Lego Racer games, which I actually own the one for the N64, and to be honest with you, while they're not the best game in the world, they are worth a try. They can be quite annoying as well because of the amount of damage you can take and this and that. But anyway, that's going off topic. It even says on his little belt there, R Racer, which is always Rocket Racer. On the back, he has the Clutch Drive logo, which I believe he actually had in the game, if I remember rightly. And on his leg, he has cross axle, I think it's supposed to be. Yeah, cross axle. If you take the helmet off, he has some really, really nice sideburns. Make me envious of him. I do actually have the sideburns myself, but not that long. And a little tiny goatee at the bottom. But anyway, let's have a look at the car, shall we? Nice little red car with number 40 on it, and its own little engine piece. This was another thing that shocked me, because I'd seen pictures of it, but I had not seen the picture of this. Every other picture I'd seen was like pretty much like that, or like that. Not really seeing anything else. So when I saw that, I was actually quite amazed that they made a thing. And like I said, you can use it as a proper car if you wish, depending on how you feel. The wheels don't move very well on it, but for what it is, I think it's amazing. I really do think it's really good. Definitely the best figure in all of them. So there we go then, guys. This was Lego Minifigures Series 18, the Party Series. One thing I did forget to mention, I was going to do it in the opening bit, but I forgot. I love the orange brick tile that they've actually got for it. These are, as you can see. It's the only series they've done it for. All the other ones have been black, or some series I've actually had a little special print on them, but we'll get to them when I get to that series. But like I said, really good figure series, in my opinion. All the first 8, in my opinion, are really good. Actually, no, the first 9, because the plant pot is really good as well. And you got some okay figures, and then from there on, the back row completely is just waste of time figures, in my opinion. Lazy, and more lazy. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. Let me know below what your favourite figures are from this series. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye, guys.